Hey. So last night I decided to move some things to try and get the air conditioning to move around the room, and I ended up pulling the settee down from the wall, and then I put some blankets and things between the settee. It wasn't enough, so then I put a door on the top of the sofa, on the top of the thing, and then it didn't last long before I actually broke the door. Then I found it difficult getting out of the fucking bed. It wasn't a lot of fun. We've got to sort that out tonight. My mate James has just gone back to England. And you know, the guy, he had a bike crash. So I don't know how long it's going to take him. Well, the point is, if he's English, so he can use the NHS, and maybe if he goes to Scotland, he might get a better deal. Join the army. And I do notice that in Scotland that the Scottish government gives the people up there special things or bonuses or what we don't get in the rest of Britain. So I just wondered, if we did go up to Scotland, would we also get those extra benefits? But the Scottish really aren't friendly to anyone that goes into Scotland that's not Scottish. And I've been told, what a dismal place, it's got some beautiful scenery. I went there on my honeymoon. And we went to Perth, beautiful in Perth. Yeah, some beautiful, Edinburgh is beautiful. Poodoo, is that a fucking animal? A kudu is. What about a poodoo? P-U-D-U. That was on the battery, on the robot. What are called tenants? You mean, tenant, I'm looking at the spell, I was just checking the spelling there. Yeah. I think I would prefer cold. Tenants is lager, so it's cold. It's not a bad drink, Tennent's. But one drink they have is called a heavy. Is it from Scotland? Are you sure? I can't call me Black Label. I had a shitty night's sleep. Stood on something in the middle of the night while we were trying to get to bed. Breaking a board while fucking trying to sleep. I've got to get a mattress from the warehouse. I've got a single mattress at the warehouse. They're fucking running over my body while I'm watching the computer. Oh really? And is Tennant's the name of the brewery? How do really people? When if you're like say 5'6", I didn't know that. If you're 5'6" and you weigh 120 kilos, how the fuck do you wipe your ass? Sometimes I'm not. I'd prefer to use the water jet. People would prefer that I close the door while I'm doing that. James Bond would not drink it. Probably because it wasn't frozen, wasn't stirred. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think the water jet was here 30 years ago. Oh, it was. I used when I moved it when I got looked after in 1990, and the rent was 400,000 yen a month. Very nice place. And I looked at the door. I looked at the toilet, and I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. I heard a noise after I finished the toilet or switched the toilet or something, and I was watching as the arm came out of the toilet, and it sprayed me in the face. I am not fucking kidding. And but now that can't happen because there's an activator, so it'll only work if someone sat on the toilet. So Holt Beer, they make Tennant's beer. It's Tennant's lager, it's not Tennant's beer. Or lager beer. How's it going in your part of the world? About 36 degrees, I think we said. I came out of here yesterday and and it was fucking hot. In the shade it was hot. So I asked my daughter to ask my son if he wanted to work the weekend. He said no, thank you. I like that now. When people put LOL after things, and now, but I find it really funny when people usually it's like people on TV or chat shows, and they go lol, and it's but I think lol used to be a nickname or a shortening for Lawrence, I think. But now he's not busy, that's the problem. So I've got a walking machine, so maybe I'll ask him if he wants that. He'll probably say no to that as well. He needs to lose some weight. He either needs to lose weight or get fucking work as a big fucking bouncer. I watched The Man from Toronto last night, Kevin Hart, Woody Harrelson. It's quite funny. Looks like Kevin Hart is turning into a comedy superstar. The funny thing is, when I saw Kevin Hart, but people do grow on you. And I think that him when when he's with The Rock, I think they could be the what do you call it, the Bob Hope, and who's the other guy who was with Bob Hope on the road films, Bing Crosby. They could be the black Bob Hope and Bing Crosby. Yeah, Danny DeVito's always good. He's always good value. Maybe they could the Rock and Kevin Hart. They could make a black twins. Yeah, I think last couple of nights I got a cheap pizza last night, about 200 yen, and then what I put on it was just remaining peppers, yellow peppers, and a small can of tuna. But I had trouble because of the can of tuna. I had trouble getting the fucking tuna into the grill because it was too heavy to pull off the fucking polystyrene plate. But I think, you know, tuna on a pizza is fucking good. Maybe I should have put a few onions on as well. To say I haven't done much work in the last 5 weeks, I've only put like 1 kilogram on, so that's not bad, is it? That's what the doctor, when I showed the doctor my fucking bent toe, my bent, he said lose weight. That was the cure for my broken body. No, I haven't got hay fever, mate, no. I think they've got conjunctivitis. I've got to find the proper eye thing. I've got some eye wash. I've got to find the proper cup to put the fuck. No, if I can't find the cup, then I've got to use a cap or something else. Did you see my angry reply video to Mr. Ryan Brainless? Yeah, they've got rabies in Uganda, and this could be a fucking big reason why people don't like him. They've got rabies. And 95% of rabies in. Yeah, he's talking about how good he is to his dogs, and he's fucking licking their arse and the balls, and he's praising them and looking after them, and he's really kind to them. They're like his little pals. And he's already admitted. I said, well, even in Japan, he knows you don't see stray dogs in Japan because they fucking control them or they're locked inside. It's not like Paris or fucking England. And he's made it a few days ago. But he's antagonising these people, and he's surprised because they don't like dogs because they're disease carriers and a very dangerous disease. And so I had a bit of a go at him. I got a few comments on the. I got a few comments on the video. Well, he said, "Oh yeah, no, it's just a angry reply." So he knows they don't like it if they're not on leashes, so he goes outside with them on leashes. No, but there's something about, like he might think that his dogs won't bite anyone, but circumstances change. Something could get them going, something could have a fucking dog whistle, whatever, to upset the dog. And if a dog bites a child, then that child is fucked up for life, because he's then scared for dogs for the rest of his life or her life. I've just asked the daughter to send me some money, because I forgot to get money out of my account yesterday, and the cash card doesn't work because I need to re-verify it. But I think she can put it in automatically. I don't know Well, I think most people have got the right. Most people are agreed on the Christian missionaries, the cunts. And the Muslim ones aren't much better either. It's called a masala. In the Sudan, they have these masala, these schools where they send all the fucking kids to these fucking schools, and they've got to learn the Quran by heart. And if a kid can't do it, then they just get chained to a fucking bed and beaten. Also, don't forget that when, at Christian schools, Catholic schools, look, Catholic schools, all over the world, they're pretty well known for fucking beating the students. Is he actually live? Send him a message saying that Gary says, "Stop spreading rabies, you goofy cunt." What did he say about Christian missionary Scanner? I don't know what that sentence means, geek. Is that like, as in a pole from Poland, or someone set a pole on fire? I think he was saying that he was having fights with the locals, and then someone commented after watching the video, "So no fighting then." I think he better be, if he wants to stay alive, I think he should get on fucking better terms. Okay. Because if he's a white guy in Africa and he ever decided to fucking smack or slap a fucking black dude, it'd be all over. They might give him a tire necklace. That's not an entire necklace. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will chop him up, eat him, and then they will find out the powers of his not being able to shag in sex videos. I've got a dick, but I don't know what to do with it. Is he actually live, Geek? He really is live, but some of... In fact, I've got another phone here. I have got... I forgot about that. Let's put this on here. Fucking thing. Mobutu. Let's just make sure I can go on to Wi-Fi not connected. Shut up, you little cunt. Katanga. I can see myself, but I can't find Brian. So, can you just confirm, Geek, is he actually live? Brewster's Millions. Still haven't checked the lotto tickets yet. The lotto tickets. I could have won $9 million. This lady's complaining about something here. Oh, stir crazy, that was good fun, wasn't it? What time is it there? 7 o'clock? You're drunk, 7 o'clock? Was that the with the funny white guy in it as well? Six PM and Geek is drunk. Did you feed your granddad, Gene Wilder? Was Gene Wilder in that with him? Stir crazy. So I went to the doctors yesterday. I had rehabilitation. Went to the doctors, and I showed him my battered, bruised toe, and he says lose weight. I said fucking lose weight for a toe, for my fucking bent toe. It's deformed, Ed. My toe is deformed. Bento, yeah, my bento. I hope it's worth more than a 500 yen bento. Let's see if I can get it on film. Just look at this fucking. Look at his fucking. See how the toe's bending round the nail. So let's have a look at the other foot. See what the fuck he stood on last night. Oh, fuck, That doesn't look nice. Yeah, that's what the doctors keep saying. How much can I get for that? For a decapitated toe? It's very bright outside. So yesterday I sprayed a fucking cockroach about that size. I sprayed it inside of my foot. Next thing is, it's not one of my top life experiences. Geek, I'm sure that Ed was just talking about the nail. Well, I hope he was. Where they just fucking keep running away. Katanga. Katanka. I think that was Katanka. Is that's what the Indians called a wolf. Yeah, I think I'd rather keep the foot than get $20,000 for it. Yeah, there's a good film. I forget what it's called now, but it's Mel Gibson and Sean Penn, and their characters they put together. They started off the Oxford English Dictionary, and Sean Penn's character was like an officer doctor in the Civil War, and I think he just cut off too many people's limbs, and so he was having nightmares and it sent him mental. This temperature got a little bit too wet. That lady's looking at my feet. Yeah, Ryan's complaining to everybody about his girlfriend and his mum, like, taking all his money off him. She cost me $5 last week. That's a good idea, geek. That's my scabby head. I don't think you'll be able to get much for the teeth or the face. Ow! Oh, I put the bike in the shelter and then I walked through the shelter to the other side to get, and I fucking got my fucking crushed, my head's crushed in. If you fucking, if you're about 5'9" or 5'10" as a foreigner in Japan, you're gonna fucking bang your head a lot. Hello, Koro. There. Koro wants to take over Japan. What's that? G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe friendly. I've been watching this guy. He had these two foods on biryani in Pakistan and one in India. Both look fucking great. A lot better than the what we get in Japan. But some of them, there was a dish called Bihar, which was for breakfast. This restaurant opened at 4:30 and closed at 9 a.m. But this Bihar, fuck knows, it was just like fucking eating grease. Well, that's what they say. People that like think about gays of that, they've usually been bummed. I'd have a beer and go and lay down, but I fucking got nowhere to lay down in the house. Yeah, the fucking what was the other Uzbekistan? Uzbekistan looked fucking good. They made some sausages. They put a sausage in a fucking. Well, they said it was. They said it was a. What do you call those Japanese, those Indian ovens? And then they put it in the ground for 3 hours. So it can't have been, because usually in those ovens they're like fucking 500 degrees. They put these sausages in a soup, and then they put it on the ground, sealed it with mud, and then baked it for fucking 3 hours. Tandoor, that's it, yeah. But I don't think it was an Indian style tandoor, you know, where it's like freestanding. These were just holes in the ground. And because what they did, how they Oh, really? I thought you might be asking Steven Seagal for advice. And the other, what's the other guy at the airport? Edward Snowden. This lady just been licking her fingers and thumbs, and now she's fucking pressing all the buttons. Better get some fucking spray on that. Yeah, I think Steven Seagal is a fucking, he's a knob, and everyone that works with him has said so, but they're really fucking scared of him because he's a very big guy. Yeah, but it's, you know, like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. The power ponytail. There's some guys that walk about with these fucking ponytails. I just can't get it. I think if you're a South Sea Islander and you go out on your fucking kayak on the fucking icy waves or those catamaran boats and you tie up your hair because it gets in the way, you know, I can understand that. But when you tie up your hair and you spend like 1 hour doing it because you think it or you looks cool. Oh, I didn't know he was Jewish. But there was a famous American here, and he wrote some books about Japan called Jack Seward, or Jack Seward, I don't know his name. And I heard that Jack Seward actually took him in or adopted him. This is what I heard many years ago. Yeah, I saw that was at a later date though, when he started using fucking black shit on his hair. When I was in Nakano, Tokyo, I was talking to a mate on the phone, and I goes, hang on a minute, some stranger, and I could see this guy walking towards me, Japanese guy, maybe 60 years old, walking towards me, and I could tell from a distance there was something wrong, and it just looked like he got boot polish on his fucking head. See if I can see your comments. If anyone's there, someone say yes, no, hi, dos vidania. No, I can't go back now.